As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting hues of orange and pink across the sky, two unlikely companions found themselves perched on a weathered bench overlooking the vast expanse of a shimmering lake. Their conversation meandered through the twilight, echoing the concerns of a changing world.
Do you ever wonder about the future, George? About what kind of world we're leaving behind for our children?
I try not to dwell on it, Charlotte, but it's hard to ignore the signs. The wildfires, the melting ice caps. We can't keep turning a blind eye to the damage we're causing.
As the gentle breeze ruffled their hair, Charlotte and George delved deeper into their conversation, grappling with the complexities of climate change and its far-reaching consequences. Their voices rose and fell like the ebb and flow of the tide, each word carrying the weight of a shared concern.
But what can we do, George? How can we make a difference in the face of such overwhelming odds?
We start by taking action, Charlotte, by making small changes in our own lives and inspiring others to do the same. Every step we take towards a greener future is a step in the right direction.
Silence settled between them for a moment. The kind of silence that carries unspoken thoughts and shared understanding. The lake mirrored the darkening sky, stars beginning to shimmer on its surface like distant promises of light.
I read somewhere that if every person planted just one tree, we'd have billions more trees in the world. Imagine that, George. Just one tree each.
It's a start. And what about reducing plastic use? Or supporting clean energy? Even voting for leaders who prioritize the environment? It all adds up, Charlotte. It's about changing our mindset, one choice at a time.
Charlotte nodded, her gaze distant, as if seeing a future that was both hopeful and daunting. The conversation shifted, touching on personal sacrifices and the power of community efforts.
Sometimes it feels like such a lonely fight. Do you think enough people care to make a real difference?
More than we realize, I think. It's easy to feel isolated, but there are countless others out there who share our concerns. Social media, local groups, global movements. We're part of something much bigger.
The wind picked up slightly, carrying the faint scent of pine and earth, a reminder of the natural world they were striving to protect. Charlotte wrapped her arms around herself, more from the chill of their discussion than the evening air.
I want to believe that, George. I really do. Sometimes, though, the weight of it all feels crushing.
We can't afford to lose hope, Charlotte. Hope is what drives action, and action is what brings change. Remember, every great movement in history started with a few determined individuals.
As the stars began to twinkle overhead, casting a blanket of darkness over the world, Charlotte and George found solace in each other's company. Though the road ahead was fraught with challenges, they knew that together they could be agents of change in a world in desperate need of healing.
Together then, we'll stand together and fight for a better future.
Together.
And with that, they walked away from the bench, their figures blending into the night, leaving behind a quiet determination that would light the way for others to follow.